Hello, this is Donnie Smith, and I'm in Lubbock, Texas. I've taken a trip away from Kansas, left Kansas, went to Albuquerque for several days, left Albuquerque, New Mexico. Now I'm in Lubbock, Texas. Next I'll be in Fort Worth, Texas for a couple of days, then back home in Kansas. But the reason I'm making this video is to help answer a few questions that I've been getting about some of my other videos. And if you ever have any questions about any of my videos or anything else to do with auto body repair, feel free to leave a comment on this video or any other of my videos, or you can also email me with a question that you may have, and you can email me at donniesmithmail@gmail.com, and I'll try to answer it for you. Okay, the first video that I've got several responses to or having questions about is a video where I'm sanding body filler. And what the question is, in this video I have gloves on, and I'm sanding and filling the body filler with those gloves, and I think I confuse some people because they are wondering if I'm filling the body filler better with gloves or why I have the gloves on. If there's a purpose for a reason for having the gloves on. And the truth is, there really is no reason. I just was doing a demonstration for the class that day, and I had the gloves on just to keep my hands clean. That's really it. So there really is no reasoning for that. It does not help me fill the body filler better. In fact, somebody was saying that you can fill it better with your bare hand, and I agree. I could probably fill it better with my bare hand too. In fact, if I was going to be getting that ready for the paint and body, the paint shop, I probably would use my bare hand and make sure that it is good, level, and even before sending it over for prime and block. But however, there are some painters that are body men technicians that have claimed that they use a rag, which helps magnify the imperfections or highs, lows, and things like that. And they use a rag and put it on the repair area and rub over that and think that that they can feel better that way. So really, this is just going to be your own opinion. So just experiment with it. Use your bare hand. Use a rag, and whatever works best for you. That's the right way for you. So. The next question I have is about the 3M glaze. I did a video where I'm using the new 3M dynamic mixing system and the glaze. And the question is it cost effective? How does that compare? And the truth of that to that answer is that I don't know, because I got the 3M glaze just to use because we're experimenting with it, we're at school, but I really don't know how cost effective that is, like in your situation, like in a repair shop. So what I'm going to have to do for this is ask the YouTube community, because I know a lot of you out there have a lot of experience and a lot of knowledge, and I'm asking that you share it with us. Help us answer these questions. So if you're a body shop or body technician and you have had experience with both of them, the new 3M dynamic mixing system, the finishing glaze, and the finishing glaze from like Metal Glaze Evercoat, what's more cost effective? With a 3M, I know that you're going to use less because you don't have any waste or have to mix up, excessive filler. But then you also got the tips. So if you have any opinions or advice for us on that, please share on this video and let us know. I'd like to know that as well. So hopefully we'll get the answer for that soon with a little bit of research. The next question is I didn't get this on one of my videos, a response to a video, but someone emailed me wanting to know, do I have to sand my car to the metal? They said, I have a car, it's in pretty good shape, the paint's good, do I have to sand this to the metal? And the answer is no. In fact, I have a lot of my students, when they come in, they first think that that it has to be stripped all the way down to the metal, and that's not always necessarily true. If the paint is in very good shape, you can scuff it with some 400 to 600. And you should be able to apply your sealer and paint. Now there's a couple of reasons why you might want to strip it down to metal. One is maybe it's peeling, loss of adhesion, cracks, micro cracks, excessive coating. If there's over 12 to 15 mils of paint, that's reasons you want to strip. But if it's not doing any of those and it's in really good shape, you'll probably be good just sand it down from 400 to 600. I'd probably use some 400 wet or dry. Sand it, if it's a complete paint job or whatever, sand the whole entire car really good, really thorough. Paying real close attention to the edges, because if paint is going to peel, it's going to start from the edges, so get your edges extremely good. And then you can even follow that with a scuff pad and go around and get the hard to get areas and things like that, just to assure that it is properly sanded and that the coatings will adhere good. You can also use a DA, and you can use 500, 600 grit DA and sand it as well. But the trick is to make sure your edges are good and that you get all the hard to get areas. So that kind of wraps up the questions that I had for right now. So if you have any questions, again, feel free to ask. You can respond to this video, any of my other videos. You can email me, and we'll try to help answer those questions for you. So I'm going to finish this trip, be heading to Fort Worth soon, then back to Kansas, and we'll talk to you then.